All right, what's going on, you guys? I never do an afternoon, recording or stream, but I figured I'd chime in with you guys. So I'm not trying to say like, oh, hey, I told you so, market's correcting, but just recognize the times that we're in right now, right? Especially going into this brand new year. Obviously, Nasdaq, QQQ, SPY, we're all in pretty much correction territory at this point. We can see that the Qs are at 357.98. I mentioned earlier this week that the Netflix was the beginning of tech season earnings. Okay, I'm not saying the rest of the tech companies are all going to tank on earnings next week. Especially we got Tesla coming up next week. However, things are looking pretty gloomy on that there should be even more downside. So if I take a look at the charts, we're at 357, 358 area at this point. We don't have a lot of support at this point, and there looks like there could be, we definitely filled this gap here back in October's gap, and we could end up seeing 351, which is my target for this correction, which should give us a kind of a double bottom bounce. And depending how the tapering goes, how hawkish or dovish Jay Powell, hey, maybe even Jay Powell says no rate cuts or no rate hikes for the year. We don't know. But the point is, we are in that season where there is heavy overvaluations in the tech world over 2020 and 2021. So I would not be surprised at some point in the next week or so, we could see ourselves back at 350Q. And of course, SPY, could probably see under 440 relatively quickly. We know that there's a support mechanism here with the volume shelf moving average 200 at 441. We're three points away from moving average 200. Big win for us right now, and the TRT crew. Netflix nailed this one perfectly. I thought, hey, they were going to dip on earnings and maybe 30 points or so, but I didn't think it was going to be this terrible. And I mentioned that Netflix will can and or break the tech QQQ and the rest of the Nasdaq market. So right now, last check with Netflix, it is at 416 or so. Let's see where we at. Yeah, 413 looks dangerously close to breaking the $400 mark. If that happens, then the psychological levels are gone for Netflix. But if we look at Netflix from a chart perspective, all of this channel here has just been virtually destroyed this afternoon. So we're looking at possible, obviously, support right here, 407. You can see this area back in June 2020. That is acting as support right now. For the time being, 406, 411, 407. If that breaks, then yeah, we're looking at possibly 385, 380 areas for Netflix going into tomorrow. If the Qs don't pick up or anything happen overnight that's positive for the markets, then I think Netflix will continue to bleed out a little bit more tomorrow as well. So with that being said, I hope you guys had a great day out there. And, I really wanted to, help everybody to understand with the season that we're in right now, with the markets. And also, of course, if you are struggling in the markets and you want to learn different ways to make money, besides holding shares or buying shares, you should definitely check out our community, therockTradingCode.com, and I hope to see you guys there. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow pre-market.